Hey, Socialized Monsters, here we go. It is Friday, October 4th. We are, of course, in Section 3, Confederacy to Constitution. Your Constitution test is coming up on Monday. You want to make sure that you are going to be prepared for that. If you run into a struggle, go ahead and take a step back and flop like Rosie. Remember our classroom norms. We work hard and be nice. Our phones are kept away. Today is Constitution Catch-Up and Review for the 4th. Real quick before we get into that, of course, touching on our standard learning targets, objectives, that sort of thing, so I can understand the period from Confederate Republic to Constitutional Republic. What are the Articles of Confederation? What were their strengths and weaknesses? What rights are outlined in the U.S. Constitution? And how does the Constitution impact my everyday life? I can demonstrate understanding of the framing documents of American government by writing notes and reading activities related to the Articles of Confederation and the U.S. Constitution. I can speak and listen to partners or group members to understand their thoughts on the framing documents and share the impact they have on my life. Now, getting on to our Constitution Catch-Up and Review. Our bell ringer is going to be a Kahoot. If for some reason I'm not present, I'm recording this in advance, and I am aware that due to some circumstances, I might be out on Friday. So, the vlog is the vlog. It's going to be posted on Classroom if I'm out, and you'll have access to it, and those notes will be written on the board. The Kahoot is available. It's on Google Classroom. You guys can go ahead and work on that. Previously in Social Studies, Articles of Confederation leave the central government weak. The Constitutional Convention, the preamble outlines what the Constitution is about. The Articles establish three branches of government: the legislative, Congress; the executive, President; and the judicial, the courts. Then the branches of government have checks and balances, and amendments to the Constitution add new rights. It's going to be our review day, your activities and choice board. I'm confident that you can be successful with it. Remember, failure is not an option. There is a bonus note slide at 110 if you feel like you need it. 109 is what has our choice board for today. The activities you're looking at, there is a lot of possible catch-up on the board. Confederation to Convention pop quiz. It's reopened. You can go ahead and get that done, get it turned in. If you already did it, it is single submission. You can't get a retake on that. You'll have to wait until the test on Monday. Annotated preamble and the checks and balances notes. The worksheet is with Yorick. Yorick is the skull. He's over on the counter. The notes are posted on Google Classroom. If you get that done, if I'm present, show it to me. If I'm not present, maybe take a picture and email it to me or post it on Google Classroom so I can see it that way. Your summarized Bill of Rights. We started working on that yesterday. And or your Bill of Rights. You get a choice of one of those two activities. That's a writing activity. It's the yellow standard, so looking at actually having those writing skills, you're familiar. Making sure that you get that stuff done and that you are best prepared for our test coming up on Monday. Notice I keep saying that. I'm doing that on purpose. Your options, right? The mustard do is at the bottom on purpose. Your mayonnaise do. The Kahoot review, it's on Google Classroom. You can click. The quizzes review, there's one on Google Classroom. They are not exactly the same questions as are going to be on the test on Monday, but they are similarly related. Finally, if you're looking for some possible extra credit, or you just have been really struggling with writing and you want extra practice with writing, our BBQ is the Only Judge activity. It's on Google Classroom, or you can click there on slide 109 and get connected to that. Finally, if you are done with everything, if you're finished with everything, you're continuing iReady reading pathways. So the activities that are available to you are touching on the Civics 2, describe how government works using the Constitution. You could possibly be trying to finish up your jigsaw. Presentations, I feel like are kind of past. It's listed there. If you have one you want to share out, share it. But jigsaw, at least, would be compare how people impact the world around them. That can get you some points back there. And then obviously piccoloing the summarized Bill of Rights or your Bill of Rights, trying to match those things to the standards. Hopefully that's helpful, gets you some feedback. That's what I've got. Have a really great day. Be nice to everybody. Love you. Happy Friday. Sorry for the longer vlog.